Hi, I'm Sarah Rodriguez with On the Radar. Don't cue the Jaws theme song just yet. In Chatham, Massachusetts, cha-ching is more appropriate. People are flocking to the classy Cape Cod town thanks to an increase in white shark sightings, and local businesses are making lots of money off the phenomenon. T-shirts, hoodies, belts, hats, dog collars, jewelry, candy, even stuffed animals. If you can stick a shark on it, Chatham business people will make it and sell it to tourists for $10 to $45. Thanks to the man-eating fish, one businessman claims a 500% increase in shark souvenir sales. 20 or more shark sightings a year have been reported in the past few years. Before 2004, that number was typically fewer than 2. But unlike Jaws, which is playing, of course, at local theaters, these sharks aren't coming to Cape Cod to eat people, just gray seals. The tourists flock to see said seals on the boat tours in the hopes of seeing a shark, too. White sharks are this iconic species in society, and it draws amazing amounts of attention, says one expert. Though the sharks aren't seen as a big threat to Cape Cod tourists, the Chamber of Commerce is urging some common sense. If people go to the beach and they see a family of seals there, it's probably not the best place to hang out, says the CEO. There are several different ways you can get fired from Starbucks, according to Business Insider. Organizing a union, selling leftover coffee on eBay, not letting your customers surf the internet for adult content, or just having a tattoo. A 27-year-old Michigan barista, identified simply as Kayla, tells Fox 2 Detroit that she had a tiny heart tattoo on her hand when she started working at Starbucks 5 years ago. She claims that no one brought it up during her interview or afterward, and she doesn't remember the policy being mentioned. But now she says Starbucks management has given her 30 days to get rid of it, or she'll be fired. The Starbucks rule was apparently always been on the books, if not strictly or consistently enforced. And Kayla says she masked the heart tattoo, which is the size of a penny and that can be subtly covered up by her thumb, with makeup that she leaves at work. Starbucks seems unmoved by her concealment efforts in a statement sent to Fox 2 Detroit that says, "Our tattoo policy states that employees cannot have visible tattoos. This is part of our dress code policy and is discussed with our candidates during the interview process." Kayla doesn't understand why they're making such a big deal out of her ink, especially because she's a conscientious employee who is vocal in telling others that Starbucks is an amazing place to work. It's a little heart, she says. It's not offensive to anybody. A veteran who says he came home from Iraq with post-traumatic stress disorder and a major back injury is worried about losing his 14 ducks he has come to rely on. Darren Walker, 36, says the village of West Lafayette, Ohio, has ordered him to get rid of the ducks even though he has a letter from the Department of Veterans Affairs Mental Health Department recommending he be allowed to keep them. He acquired the ducks earlier this year and keeps them in a penned-in part of his backyard, complete with kiddie pools for them to swim in. Welker, who served in the Army National Guard in 2005, says the ducks help him deal with depression and keep him active. Taking care of them is both mental and physical therapy. Watching them keeps you entertained for hours at a time, he says. The municipality banned the keeping of fowl or other farm animals years ago, though exceptions have been made for pot-bellied pigs. Welker was cited last month for failing to get rid of the ducks, and he could face a $150 fine when he appears in the court this week. He says he plans to explain to the judge how much the ducks have helped him. And I'm Sarah Rodriguez with On the Radar.